There we go. Hello. The live stream from my bed and when my phone failed miserably. Hopefully, you'll join me in this one instead. Yeah, the internet is very bad in bed, so which is good because you're supposed to sleep in there, but yeah, not so good for live streaming. I hope everybody's doing fine. How are you? I hope you've had a wonderful week and that the thing that just happened, we can just pretend like it never happened. Yes. uh Thought the video yesterday that I made was pretty interesting. I was very nervous when I posted it. I hope you enjoyed it. People keep saying that the person who the video was a reaction to might come after me. I'm way too small of a channel for her to care, I'm pretty sure. But if she did, I don't know. I don't think I said anything horrible, although I did call her crazy. No, I didn't call... No, I did. I did. Yeah. But, I mean, she was acting not normal, so what can you do? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I left my wine in the bedroom because it was bad, so iced tea it is. Prepare your garlic and crosses. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it would be funny if she reacted to it. Like, I don't think I'll make it on her radar at all, though. But yeah. If so, I'll prepare my garlic and crosses. I just have to find crosses somewhere. Does this count?
Oh.
Really? I mean, I've seen people do this and it's supposed to count, so maybe. I don't really have any crosses in my house, so. I was thinking, just yesterday that maybe I should do one Crime Lime episode a month, because then you wouldn't have to wait so long in between, and instead of like doing seasons where there's like continuous ones every week, then we could have one a month to look forward to, because they're pretty big. They're pretty extensive to be editing and researching for, so one a month would be pretty doable. So if anyone's interested in that and think that's a good idea, let me know. So yeah, I'm currently editing a Norwegian case. Still, I mean, I feel like I've been bad at editing it, but yeah, I'm currently editing it, so I'm looking forward to posting that. Yay, you're very interested, that's good. Thank you for commenting. Makes me feel not ridiculous about having a live stream. I was thinking, because I was going to do, someone asked for John Benet Ramsey and for O.J. Simpson, so those are definitely on the books. They're going to be made into videos. I remember the first time I heard of the John Benet Ramsey case, it really put that TV show Toddlers and Tiaras in a new light. Like, I don't understand it to begin with. Like, I don't understand why you would want to make your child look like they're like grown-ups, put him in that much makeup to begin with, and it just seems like a very stressful sort of hobby to have. Like, everyone seems miserable, the children, the parents, everyone, so I've never quite understood it, but that case really did highlight why you shouldn't be showing off your children to complete strangers. Seems like a bad idea, you know what I mean? But then again, I feel like people try to get their kids to get famous now on YouTube and on on the internet, so that's basically the same thing but even bigger, so I don't know. Hi Tim, hi again. Yes, I hope it's not laggy this time. I feel like the weeks go so fast, but somehow they don't go fast enough for the vaccine to come. I mean, it's come, but it hasn't been stabbed into my arm yet, so looking forward to that. Yes. uh, like, it kind of blows my mind that, we're living through such a historic moment. I'm sure I've said that before. It's just, like, crazy. Crazy. Like, I feel like we're, like, just, like, enduring it now, and then we'll look back later on it and be like, yeah, oh my god, that was crazy. Like, you just have to deal with it now, and you'll, I don't know, reminisce and realize how hard it was later, I guess. But yeah. I've been addicted to Tabitha Takes Over. I don't know if y'all have seen that. I'm addicted to reality shows, unashamedly. Some of them I am ashamed about, but this one is good. It's like Gordon Ramsay, but it's a lady, and she takes over like hair salons and stuff. And yeah, it's very good. If anyone's a fan, raise your hand. I finished watching all of the Gordon Ramsay ones. I've probably watched each episode like 5 times, so I had to find something new. I mean, the sadness that Judge Judy retired. Why? Why? My future kids are never going to hear the end of during Corona times. I feel like I'm just gonna say that to everyone though. Like, I feel like that's gonna be my excuse, even though everyone also have been through Corona times. Someone's gonna be like, Miss, that coupon doesn't work anymore. And I'm gonna be like, during Corona times. 2020 will be described as TP War. World War III scary and the sickness. How dare you call her Judge Douchebag? Judge Judy is the bomb.com. Ryan, that's sacrilege. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But yeah, I think she did. I heard something about that. That a bunch of other reality show hosts, like, was it Jerry Springer or something? Like, he made his own court show? It's bizarre. Like, he's not even a judge. But yeah, to fill the hole, because, like, it's such a billion-dollar business, and she retired, and they're just like, oh, there's a spot for us.
That's right.
When my kids ask to see their girlfriends or boyfriends, I get to tell them, I didn't see my girlfriend for 6 months, and are now... for 6 months, and as of now, counting. Yeah. True. That's like, I haven't seen my girlfriend in like 3 hours. When I was your age, I hadn't seen my girlfriend in a year during Corona times. And the kids are gonna be like, oh my god, Dad, you're so lame. Mom, you're so lame. I saw there's a hilarious thing, like statues to like the heroes of Corona times, and it was just like a statue of someone gaming and sitting in their chair. Like people who stayed at home. Heroes. The heroes of Corona. Finally, my natural habitat comes into like, it's useful. Yay. My aversion for social interaction with strangers is finally a plus. But yeah, I'm starting to like, I wonder what it's gonna be like to like, I don't know, be able to do social things again. I'm guessing that people are gonna be like, oh my god, oh yes, and then like a week later, meh, over it. Betting that's gonna be like it. Introverts didn't even change. Yeah. It was just like, oh, we already got this on lockdown. See what I did there? I drink so much iced tea. It's crazy. Fun fact though, today it was so cold because it's so cold in Norway outside. It's been like 20 minus Celsius outside, which is in Fahrenheit. I will calculate this. I find Fahrenheit ridiculous though. Like your freezing point isn't 0, and I find it very confusing. Fahrenheit. Wait, no. Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay. We're going to find it. We're going to figure this out. This is going to be today I learned. Okay. Minus 40. No, this is incorrect. Come on now. It was a bad converter. Why is it the same? Why am I writing minus 40? I mean minus 20. Minus 4. Okay, minus 4 outside. So if you live in Fahrenheit land, minus 4 outside. My pipes froze and I couldn't make myself iced tea. That was the point of this whole thing. And my boyfriend helped me make iced tea in the shower. Because those pipes weren't frozen, so we got some cold water from there. He was just like, this is the strangest thing I've ever done. I'm making iced tea in the shower. Did you hear about the woman who put Gorilla Glue in her hair? Yes. That was nuts. And like, it makes me wonder, because she was like, it didn't say on the bottle that you couldn't put it in your hair, though. Which... Which makes me think, like, maybe, like, she did this so she could sue them. It's kind of like, come on now. Like, otherwise, you're just declaring that you're very nonsensical. I find Fahrenheit better in general public use because decimals practically... What? Irreverent. This is a confusing sentence. Did you mean to write it like that? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, the Gorilla Glue thing, I'm just shocked. Also, like, how did they get it out? Did they have to shave her hair off? Like, and like, could she win? It's so stupid, but it's kind of like that lawsuit that was like, no one told me my coffee was hot, so now this big chain has to pay me money because I burnt myself by being stupid and like touching the boiling hot coffee. It's just, you know what I mean? Maybe she could win because it didn't say that you shouldn't put it in your hair. It's so stupid. I learned to make iced tea during last summer. The heat was unbearable. I also learned countless other things, like how to use a Ouija board. I mean, did anyone show up though? Or maybe the ghosts were also like, girl, it's too hot. Okay, I don't have the energy right now. Like I would haunt you. I don't. It's too warm, man. Gorilla Glue new tagline. Proving Darwinism is correct science theory on one human at a time. It didn't state on the gun that I shouldn't put the barrel in my mouth and pull the trigger. It probably says. Like, I feel like it probably says somewhere. Someone is stupid enough to do that. I remember I knew someone who, like, they were young though, but they were playing paintball and the paintball thingy didn't get out. Like, the paintball ball didn't come out of the gun. And so they looked into the barrel and pulled the trigger to see what was wrong, and they shot themselves in the eye. That's crazy, right?
That's power up.
Oh, simply, hair clippers will not work for Gorilla Glue. Simple hair clippers. They shaved the back of the head and used a mix of olive oil, coconut, and glue remover. It's just like, I don't want her to win though, because it's so stupid. Like, if someone can like do this to themselves and then sue the manufacturer, that's just, you shouldn't be liable for someone lacking common sense. I just genuinely think she must have done it on purpose. Like how could you not have known not to put Gorilla Glue in your hair? Like, just like I wouldn't super glue myself to anything because that's stupid. Like, if you do that, you're probably gonna maybe end up in the ER. It's just stupid, you know? That hot coffee case is tragic, by the way. The coffee actually was so hot that the poor old lady who spilled suffered horrible burns. McDonald's slandered her by claiming she was just, really? Now I feel mean. I am so sorry. Well, then she deserves to win. Holy shit. She knew. The Gorilla Glue Girl, she knew. For sure. Like, I don't understand how you cannot know. It's Gorilla Glue. Like, it sounds so hardcore. You shouldn't be putting it on anything. You don't want to just be there forever. You know what I mean? I think maybe it was like a spray. The Gorilla Glue thing. It was like a spray. So, I guess her hand didn't get stuck because she had already, like, put it in the fashion she wanted it to stay in and just like sprayed it or something. Or something like that. This is true, yes. Pure stupidity, yeah. But the hot coffee thing, I'm surprised that it actually was a genuine thing because, you know, because of the propaganda, I genuinely thought that it was just someone who, like, was, like, Sue happy, but yeah. The fact that glue comes in a spray, though, that just blows my mind a little bit. Where do you get that, and what do you use it for? Is it like a hardware store item? Is it to glue pieces of wood together? I'm so confused. What do I use to edit my regular videos? I use Cyberlink Power Director. Recommend. It's very good. It's the best in the bees, according to themselves, and I agree. It's very good. I mean, spray glue is more of a sealer. Oh, it's like spray on shoes from It's Raining Meatballs, right? It's like spray on shoes. Oh, okay. So it's more like a coating, like an outer coating, maybe? It's, yeah, to finish stuff like wood. Okay, so it's like an outer coating base sort of thing. Okay. Probably like to keep the wood from like rotting or something. Reminds me of the time when I mistook hairspray for spray-on conditioner. Which one did you mistake though? Did you think the hairspray was the conditioner or did you think the conditioner was the hairspray? I would love to know. I knew someone who put their jacket into a outlet. What? I knew someone who put their jacket into an outlet, and my teacher explained why she won the hot coffee case. It fell on her private area, and she couldn't do adult fun time. So that's why she won. Really? My brain just went, but wasn't she elderly? But then my brain also went, you're being discriminatory. Elderly people also have adult fun time. Shame on me. Let's see. It's actually, yeah, the spray thing. She also claimed she mixed up glue for hairspray. She claimed. But that's, sounds like a lie though, because also what I saw is that she ran out of hairspray and she was just like, Gorilla Glue is just as good. So, if she's changing her stories, I think she did this on purpose and now she's just like trying to find the story that'll make it so she can win. Yeah. I dropped my headphones in the toilet once. Thank you for telling me. Did they survive? Did you put them back on? Did you clean them first? That's important, actually. I had just washed my hair and sprayed on what I thought was conditioner. I had to wash my hair all over again. That's hilarious. I feel like because my hair is so like straight and flat, like instead of and also because I didn't know how to use hairspray, so I didn't hold it like this far away from me. I held it like this, and it was just like, and it was just like a glued on patch, looked like some sort of deranged toupee. Let's not talk about where it fell and how she got third-degree burns, which means her flesh was burnt up. Aw. Yeah, that's sad. She deserved to win. If that was on her hoo-ha, not okay. Oh. Google Translate for stupidity and sane language. Yeah, they should work on that. We should get Elon Musk to work on it. He has some crazy ideas, yet he does fantastically in business, so he probably knows the translation. Ooh, third-degree burns on her wobbly bits. My vagina just cringed in sympathy. TMI, but yeah. I recently learned that the type of flesh you have on your lips are the same as your genitals. I find this hilarious, and whenever I think of it, I go, they're the same. No. Yeah. So immature of me, I know. Yeah. I feel like maybe it's like an American thing, but it seems to have a lot of warnings, so they can't be sued for things after that case. I feel like that case was legit, though. She should win. She did. But yeah. Thanks, now I can't unlearn that. Yes. Your lips are the exact same material as your anus. So when you do this, it's literally what it looks like. Yes. No, this is iced tea. I had some wine before, but it was so bad I stopped drinking it. That's nice to know. A little less insanely hot. It's like, well, we went from volcanic temperatures, but then it turns out that hurt our customers. So now we just have it at normal warm. Yes, iced tea is the dam.com. It is how I survive in life. If it wasn't for it, I would be dehydrated. But then again, I often think to myself, oh my god, why do I have to go to the bathroom again? What is wrong? Oh yeah, I drank like 2 liters of iced tea on my own in the last hour. That could be it. It's like a cheap addiction to have, though. It's like I just get the powdered kind and I mix it myself, so it's very cheap addiction to have. And it's less sugar now. I cling to this fact. I'm not drinking as much sugar as before because they put like stevia or something in it instead. They had it so hot to stay fresh longer. It makes me wonder how old the coffee was then. Just imagining like a boiling hot pot that was just been like sitting for hours. Ew. Is it even coffee still? I doubt it. I doubt it. Although I don't like coffee, so. I actually prefer frozen things, frozen drinks, frozen everything. It is my jam. I used to like hot chocolate, but it's just, I like it when it's not hot anymore, so. How could that ever be related? It must be just a coincidence. Wait, yeah, instead of Lucifer's armpit, it's now Beelzebub's sauna. Yeah, they should start labeling temperatures like that. I would be so into temperatures and maybe even become a professional temperaturist if they had hilarious names like that. Yes, iced tea and toilet. Oh yeah, how could that ever be related? It must be coincidence. Yes, yes. Kitty, where? Hi. Hi, Wawa. Thank you for alerting me. Hi, Wawa. She wants me to play laser tag with her. I bought like 5 of these off Wish because it was cheaper for 5 than 1. Also, alarmingly, it's cheaper to buy new ones than to buy batteries for the old ones. But the old one broke, so yeah. Oh, what is a temperaturist? Well, since I have made up this profession, I get to decide what it is. It is a human thermometer. Why get a real thermometer when you could have some stranger stick their finger up your butt to see how warm you are? Temperaturists. I found the only way to drink coffee is mixed with lots of cream, ice, and sugar. Reminds me of a friend of mine. She told me when we were teenagers, she was like, I've started drinking coffee. Because that's like an adult thing to do. And she was very proud of herself. And I was like, oh, jealous. Because I've never liked coffee, even now that I'm a full-blown adult. Even though sometimes I doubt it. Tell no one. But yeah, she was like, oh, I'm drinking coffee. And I'm like, oh, really? She shows me. And it's literally like this much coffee. And just like caramel and sugar and cream. And it's like, girl, that's not coffee anymore. You can't even taste the coffee anymore.
I don't know what that does.
Terminator for the anus. Yes. The Terminator. The Terminator. Terminator's scarier brother. I can't spell. I know more German than English. Laugh my ass off. German is a fun language. Fun fact, when I was little, Rex, which it's like a TV show where it's like a detective who has like a dog and they solve crimes, was on TV. And I understood what they said, but then I grew older and I forgot, so. But I love German. Awesome. Awesome language. His weapon is a glove. Oh my god, it's so disturbing. And I've been here all my dang life. In Germany? Are you German? Exciting. Guten Abend? Okay, that was not German at all. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Also, I don't know what it means. I could have said something horrible. Sorry if I did.
Yeah.
There was an episode of American Dad where Roger asks for a cup of a place hottest coffee. He then yells that the coffee is irresponsibly hot and tosses it on Steve's face. Oh, funny. What is fun fact, bruder is like Swedish for brides. That's funny. Not in America. Oh, okay. Then how did you learn the German? This is very interesting. I need the background story of the secret German in America. I once got a panic attack in public and a kind stranger offered me a cup of coffee. Too bad that the coffee made my little heart beat even faster. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Oh my god. Means good day. Okay. Hey, good day. Yes. In Norwegian, we say god dag, god dag, god dag. Although we never talk to strangers, so you'll never get to use that phrase. Only online we talk to strangers. Walking down the street, we avoid each other like the plague, which is true right now. I remember when a doctor of mine prescribed me, because I had like an ear infection or something. I don't remember, like it was an ear injury actually from school. And he gave me like caffeinated paracetamols or something. And the reason I needed the painkillers was because I was in so much pain I couldn't sleep. And yeah, it didn't work. It did not help me sleep at all. I went to a German school. I'm black, so other black people like, nah, brah, you white. Even though my mom went to the same school. What? How are you white? What? Because you speak German, you're white? This is fascinating. Hi, Liz. Nice to see you. I really need to get my eyeballs checked. I keep getting a message from my obstetrician. Optician, not obstetrician. Obstetricians, check your hoo-ha. I mean, my optician keeps texting me and being like, you need to come for your yearly eyeball appointment. And I'm just like, that would be cool, but I don't want to die, so I'm gonna wait until I've been stabbed in the arm, my good sir. Ich bin Hollander. You've been in the Netherlands. So mine. Something is horrible. Is it like your accent is horrible? That's all I understood. Tell me if I was right. Norwegian is very close to German in a lot of ways. It's also a Germanic language, so. Sprechen, yes. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Something. I'm pretty sure I was school's ghost, how white I am. Same. So white. Like, I envy myself when I was younger because I used to actually go outside and I had a tan. And now I'm just like, I'm so white, if I go outside, I'm gonna catch on fire.
What about the
cat? Where is he?
flat?
Yes, there are cats. There's a cat. There's a cat. Cats show up all the time. Love your enthusiasm. Spelling. Okay. Mein Assistant. Lehrer var vundi Swiss. Your assistant teacher was Swiss? Yes? I am as dark as the bottom of a homeless man's foot. Why, sir? Or miss, I'm unsure. But how do you know how a homeless man's foot looks? How do you know? How do you know? Have you been inspecting the homeless men's feet? Ew, that's so gross to think about. Sigh, I just hate how people claim someone is too black or too white. Unless you fall into a vat of paint, you're not any other ethnicity than you were born as. That's so true. That's so true. Yes. I find it very confusing, actually, as a European person, because whenever you hear Americans talk about race and stuff, they say white and black, and it's kind of like very confusing because in Norway, that's just a color. Like you say where you're from, like you could be like dark-skinned or light-skinned. If you're Norwegian, you're Norwegian. And also, I find it very confusing when they say that Asian people aren't white because a lot of Asians are really white. I find it so confusing. It's just very confusing. Well, hello, dude. My dude. Sounds like a foot fetish. Yes, yes, it does. I mean, I thought it was more about like sniffing pretty lady feet, but there's probably someone out there who has like a fetish for walking up to homeless men and going, "May I sniff your foot, sir? It is my fetish. I'll pay you." Ew. If you came, let's see, if you came here, man, you'd know I come from like a lower class area, but a higher class call me slurs. That's so mean. I don't understand people who are racist or sexist. Like, why do you have to like have your hateful bullshit and say things to people? Like, if you have nothing nice to say, keep it on the inside and let it rot and fester in your terrible soul, like it's supposed to. If you have horrible, hateful thoughts. No, we don't judge. I'm the whitest white who ever whited, but there are people who still think I'm not white enough. I look too Eastern European. You're the whitest white who ever whited. That's how I feel about my thighs. No matter how tan I get in the summer, and trust me, no one else is gonna think I'm tan. I look down on my thighs that haven't been in the sunlight and I'm just like, half of my body looks deceased. Why is this? I like people from Europe. They're always happy. Aw, that's nice. I mean, I've met some pretty grumpy Norwegians and other Europeans, but yeah. I have color friend, and growing up I looked much younger than her, so people would often try to help me find my family on school trips. She would go off clear. What? That's so rude. That's insane. And act like she was my birth sister. Sorry, phone messed up. I have a friend from Greece. He's funny. His name is Mukon. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I feel like Greek people are probably very cheerful because they get so much sunlight, you know, in Greece. Like the further north you get in Norway, people get more cussing, although they're like cheerful about it, but it's a lot of cussing and also like undertones of depression because people don't get enough sunlight. So maybe that's it. Sunlights make you happy. Us Finns look grouchy most of the time. We're actually rather happy people. I feel like it's the same with my resting bitch face. I can't help it. Whenever I go to the store, it's like this. And I yawn a lot, so like, it's just, I can't, I don't know how to fix it. Also when I game, when I'm really into it, when I'm having the best time ever, I look like Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I look so upset. I look so angry. I was like, I don't know how to pronounce it either. It's so much freaking snow here too. I mean, it's less snow right now, but it's so cold outside. It's so cold outside. I look forward to it getting a little warmer. You know what I mean? It's like a polar expedition every time we have to go to the store. The looks on people's faces were priceless. Sorry for the broke-ass messages. Well, that's my happy face. I'm having the best time, can't you tell? This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. there's big piles of snow in front of the cars. Ooh. Yeah, where I used to live, the plowing like the plow cars, plow trucks or whatever, they would always like plow us in. So like like all of the snow would just be like a huge thick embankment, and it would just be like, thanks, I hate it. Now I have to remove this. Wonderful.
Yes.
I feel like my phone is out to get me. That's hilarious. Autocorrect has zeroed in on you. Minus 28 degrees Fahrenheit in Wisconsin right now.
Please.
What is minus 28 Fahrenheit?
I'm the rat one.
Let's see. Okay, minus 28. Oh, yeah, that's cold. Yeah, that's cold. I remember when it got that cold sometimes when I was walking to school, and like I remember our teachers in elementary school would always be like, you have to be outside, it's good for you. We were teenagers, we were not going to wear appropriate clothing, and we were freezing to death. Ooh. Ooh, and wind. Damn. That is cold. I feel like that's like, it helps with not spreading coronavirus though if it's so cold that no one wants to go outside. That might be a problem when it gets warmer. People going outside and mingling. Mingling. Oh no. Where is Milwaukee exactly?
There's some orbs here.
Oh yeah, Wisconsin.
It's bowling.
No, Milwaukee and Wisconsin are two different.
Chelsea.
Dum 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 dum. Oh, okay. Okay. So it is in Wisconsin. Okay. It's a large city. Well, I have bonded with a Czech girl by sharing all the nasty things Russia did to our countries. Mm. Yep. Misery. You can bond in misery more than you can bond in happiness, I guess. I'm lucky my hometown hasn't seen much of the sickness, so I can leave my home. I don't want to, but I can. That's funny. You don't want to, but you could if you wanted to. I feel like that's like kind of like me before. I'll be like, hello, I am attending this party. I didn't want to, but I did. Like, I end up enjoying it, but yeah. Anxiety. Social gatherings. My city has so many COVID cases. The people who survived should get a gold medal. Oh my god. That's the scary thing if you get a lot of people who get it. Like, the medical staff and, like, to help you isn't gonna be enough, like, for everyone. That's really scary. I work at a restaurant, so I have to leave my house. How is it working, though, during Corona? Do you have to, like, have distance seating and masks and stuff? How do you eat with a mask on? I would rather stay inside with my dogs in my blanket pile. Same, but with cats. I got so excited today. Our landlord came and talked about how they were going to get a dog, and I'm like, really? A baby dog? A baby dog? I mean, we live in, like, a part of, like, their house, so, like, they're, like, they're our closest neighbors, so I'm very excited to see a baby dog. Very excited. Isn't everything above Celsius considered warm when you live in Norway? That's actually a fun misconception. A lot of people think that Norway is always cold. That's not true. We have really warm summers. Sometimes we have, like in the summers, I remember one time we had 35 plus degrees, which is,
What's this mess with him?
or almost 40 degrees. Let's see. If 35,
Yeah.
so 95 degrees in the summer in Fahrenheit. So, yeah, no, above 0 isn't warm automatically, no. But it's not freezing, which is nice. 605,000 cases in one city? That's more cases than all of Norway. That's insane. But Norway is very small, though. They're very small. It's like 6 million or something. One of my mom's former students just beat Corona, so he got to go home today. Aw. High five to him. High five. Or her. Yes. Oh, yes, him. I haven't gotten COVID, but I've gotten pneumonia, so I'm not contagious and am over the worst of it, but still get winded easily. Oh. Probably had to, like, shove a stick up your nose to make sure it wasn't COVID. That probably was not pleasant. And then I heard in, like, China, they stick, like, sticks up people's butts to see if they have coronavirus, which is, seems scientifically inaccurate and excessive. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. I spent the night at my friend's house. His dog shat on the floor. The next day, he found out he had COVID. Really? Oh my god. That's horrible. I hope that someone can take care of the dog, though, if he gets really ill. That's the thing I'm most afraid of getting so ill that I can't take care of my cats. Also, I know that animals also can get COVID, so who could come in and take care of them? That scares me a lot. It's sad some cities' hospital have areas called the death pits. And if you get stuck in there, it's an 80% chance you'll die. I saw something about that. That's horrifying. I saw a nurse talk about it and how she had just seen a bunch of people that she was like, I can't help them, but we should be able to, but we don't have enough staff and don't have enough doctors to help them, and some doctors just refuse to go in there, which is so unethical. So unethical. Just force the nurses to deal with it? It's horrible. People can take their masks off at their table, but if they get up for any reason, the masks have to go back on. How does that really work, though? Does that... Because breathing in an enclosed space at all is so confusing. I don't know if that... Milwaukee is pretty big, though. Okay.
I opened it with this.
my guess self, yo, a little deeper. I don't think I think the swabs in the butt are pretty dry, so I don't think that's pleasurable no matter your orientation, to be honest. Unless that's like a fetish thing. Like imagine having a fetish like that you didn't know about, that you have a fetish for being poked in the butt by swabs and you didn't know about it until like some government official insisted on testing you for COVID that way. It's an interesting way to find out. The flu test is worse than the COVID test because they touch your brain on both sides. That can't be true. If you touch someone's brain, you murder them, right? Really? What? That's horrifying. The first time I had to get tested, the nurse was very kind and calmed me down. The second time, the guy unceremoniously just jammed the stick up my nose. Ooh. 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 I felt like a pain twinge up here reading that. The tables are well spaced apart. Oh, okay. You probably open the windows too. Probably. No lube, bro? Let me get the vegetable oil. Had to hold an ice pack against my face for like an hour. Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Like, I feel like with adults, you can be like, okay, I'm gonna deal with this. I feel really bad for kids though, which is also a reason you shouldn't be exposing your kids to large crowds, because then they probably have to get stabbed up the nose. You know what I mean? Your nurses can be the best or the worst. I remember one time, and this is the reason I have an issue with needles, like also because my mom was squirming once while looking at me getting my blood drawn, but there was a nurse who literally, she was like insane. I'm not saying like clinically, but like I went in and I'm like, okay, I'm here to like get my finger poked, or it was my arm drawn, I don't remember. This lady legit like sat on me halfway and held me down in the chair while telling me not to squirm. It's better to just get it over with. And this was before I resisted in even the slightest. That sure made me resist. It was horrible. I feel like my hair, I never have it down. I feel like it looks better on camera, so I keep trying to put it up. I need to put this away, so I can't do it anymore. I'm also hungry. Although I have soup that I just made that I can eat later. I'm so glad for rice cookers. It's like lifesaver. That's what I've been living off of lately. Just like canned soup, canned Thai soup, and I put like vegan fillets, which is like it's like chicken fillets but the vegan kind, and then I have rice and I'm all set, all good. And then I have my iced tea. You're eating food right now as we speak, rubbing in our faces. We do not have food. Correction, I have a licorice. Yeah. I feel like so many horrible, I feel like 2020 has been so bad that, even the horrible stories coming out, it's just so many of them that it's like hard to take in. Yes. Oh, rice cooker, how I love thee. Seriously, my boyfriend kept telling me we need to get a rice cooker, and I'm like, sure. I mean, a pot will do. Then we get a rice cooker, and I'm like, oh my god. I see what you mean. None of the rice is burning. It's wonderful. I just got off a 7.5-hour shift with no break. Oh my god. That's no cool. I think that's illegal here, actually. Every 6 hours you get a break. It's crazy. Mom said supper is ready, so I'm gonna sign off. Glad to have talked with you guys. Bye. Okay, bye, Liz. Nice to have you. Tell your mom we say hi. Tell mom all of the internet strangers say hello to her. Not creepy at all. Oh, you're a busser. Damn, on your feet all day long then. I R.I.P. your feet. So sorry for your feet then. Bye. I was meaning the Russian guy who streamed killing his pregnant girlfriend on YouTube. What? How have I not heard about this? What? What? A Russian guy killed his girlfriend who was pregnant on... What the hell? Russian guy streamed... Oh my god. It's like a top search. What the hell?
Easy.
Horror on cam. YouTube monster kills pregnant lover on live stream by locking her on sub-zero balcony as viewers pay him to abuse her? A Russian YouTuber was arrested following a sickening live broadcast in which his pregnant girlfriend died after he was paid to subject her to cruel abuse. Egged on by his online audience, Stas Rifle allegedly forced Valentina Grigorieva, I don't know how to pronounce it, out on a balcony in sub-zero weather wearing only her underwear. Stas Rifle continued to live stream as girlfriend Valentina lay dying from hypothermia. Rifle was paid $1,000 or 800 euros by a viewer to inflict the abuse on her during this live stream, according to a report. Valentina, 28, who was in the early stages of pregnancy, died of hypothermia at his rented house in Ivankova village near Moscow. Her shocking death has led to calls in Russia for an urgent ban on online reality violence, which appears unrestricted on YouTube and can be watched by children. That's insane. Rifle, real name Stanislav Reshnikov, kept the YouTube camera rolling even as he realized Valentina was half dead. Oh my god. He's heard saying, "Valya, are you alive? My bunny, what's up with you? Valya, damn, you look like you were dead. Bunny, come on, tell me something. I'm worrying, damn. I'm not feel her heartbeat." What the hell? 2021. More dumpster fire shit. That's insane. That's insane. How do I not know about this? It did not pop up on my Reddit feed, so I didn't know. That's insane. And since Valentine's Day is on a Sunday, we aren't open. Oh, this is the restaurant thing. I thought it was the case. Also, recently I found out about a Russian couple who ate like 30 people. Ew. And since, and since Valentine's Day is on a Sunday and we aren't open Sunday, so our Valentine's Day special is today and tomorrow. Oh. So you're oh my god, that shift must have been hell. Do people go out though during Corona times for Valentine's Day? Do they? I mean, people probably do. It's like, I love you, darling. Let's go try not to die. The challenge. This year's Valentine's Day, we will try not to catch the plague while eating dinner. So romantic. Thankfully, tomorrow I'm a dishwasher. Yeah. It's like, you'd never think you would hear that sentence like, oh, I'd love to be like washing the dishes. But yeah, I get it. Even if she would not have died, he deserves to go to jail for a long time, yeah. That's so insane though. Like, what kind of relationship could they have had for this to be like completely normal? Like, it must have been a horribly abusive relationship all over for her to just go along with like him streaming and getting requests to hurt her. Like, that's horrifying. Oh my god, you're so booked, you're not accepting walk-ins? That's insane. People really go out and celebrate Valentine's Day during Corona? That's kind of like, what? What's Filmora? Question, do you pay for Filmora? What is Filmora? I mean, if I don't know what it is, I probably don't. I don't know what that is. Is there something bad? Something good? Something I should be doing? No, I don't. The Cyberlink Power Director, I have a 365, like the whole, like all of the year subscription. So like I get the newest effects and stuff that they have in their library. Also, they have music in their library, and I use YouTube Music. So yeah. Oh yeah, I pay for Power Directory. Yeah, I have a subscription like all year round. I do. I used to, when I first started making videos, I used like Movie Maker or something, and then I realized like if I'm gonna like Movie Maker is very basic, at least it was. So yeah, I found Power Director and I really like it, so I've been sticking to it this whole time. They bring newborns to Valentine's Day dinner during Corona. That's insane. Like what? Like, do they not love their child? Why would they needlessly expose them to the plague to just go out to eat? That's just, it was disturbing.
Get back to it.
How is the healthcare in Norway? Dental is not covered, which is a huge debate. Very upsetting because you have to just go around with a bad tooth for a very long time until you have the money to pay for it. So like it should be covered because it's part of your body, and if you don't get it fixed, you could get like internal organ problems. Otherwise, we have to pay a deductible, like a small thing every time, but like there's a special system to where like if you've paid to a certain amount, everything is free. So like if you've paid to a certain amount during a year, then the rest of the medical treatments and medications that you're prescribed are free, which is nice. Negatives about it is I don't know, like in Norway for a long time back in the day, it used to be that doctors and like policemen and priests were viewed as like almost like godlike, like they could never do anything wrong, and that is a really big problem when it comes to a lot of doctors. They have a lot of bad bedside manner, and yeah, that's a big problem in Norway. A lot of people have a problem with that, so that's something they definitely need to work on, not to have such a superiority complex. Most of the doctors are not nice most of the time, like they seem like condescending. Luckily people are working on it now though, so I've met several doctors who are nice, but yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
You would laugh if the vegan teacher is stalking the chat. I mean I too, like I feel like what should she get out of it? Like that would be hilarious, actually. I'm casually uploading videos, so what do you make videos about? Do tell. Yeah, mouth health affects general health so much. It's insane. It's insane.
I was already hanging on it.
For years, I hadn't gone to the dentist because I was really stressed and like I didn't want to go.
Yes.
And yeah, like I just got used to feeling poorly and like having issues with my teeth. And then when they fixed it, I was like, oh, it's not supposed to be uncomfortable all of the time. Finnish healthcare is pretty much entirely covered. Some, thankfully few, hospitals suck though. Yeah. Like in Norway, the thing is, the biggest problem also, not just like condescending doctors, but the fact that they're really stuck. So like they were like, oh, we were voted the best 20 years ago, and then like they just stopped trying to improve in a lot of areas. And then whenever people are like, you need to improve, a lot of things have like gotten better, or like they've gotten new treatments, they're just like, no, but we're the best. And they're like, yes, but by the standards of 20 years ago, you have to go along and be like always update. It's a problem. It's a problem. Oh, random stuff like gaming, story times. Ooh, what kind of games do you play? And what kind of stories do you tell? Sorry that I kept flicking on the microphone. I know how annoying it is. She would hate where I work. She's looking for dirt to expose you. Ooh. I mean, she wants dirt to expose me. She could just ask, I'm very honest. There's nothing to expose. I did a video on those BuzzFeed ladies. Ooh, what BuzzFeed ladies? It's a Brazilian grill. Hi. Hi, Lolita. Nice to see you. Happy Friday, yes. Kisses. Really, I haven't played none after other than N plus and talked about how I almost got arrested. You almost got arrested? Why? This is a very bad time to tell me that you're a serial killer, okay? Starting, that would be upsetting. Like, yes.
No.
I know none means nothing. I do. The BuzzFeed ladies who were being really sexist to men? I haven't been following. Is it like this old video? I haven't been following. I remember seeing one video though that I found really upsetting where they had like an expert come in on BuzzFeed and she was like reviewing like sexual assault like on women versus on men in TV and the normalization of assaulting someone like that and like calling it like flirting. And whenever the female ones came up, she was like, oh my god, this is horrible, which it is. And then when the men's ones came up, she was like slightly laughing and like downplaying it, which I did not find cool at all. I used to have free healthcare. Downside, they choose the person you went to. I had one dentist, fine, and I have many nerves going. I had one dentist find that I have many nerves going to one tooth, and he found it. Oh my god, he found it mid-drill. Holy shit. Whenever I go to the dentist and they're like, do you want to have sedation? And I'm like, well, are you drilling a hole in my tooth? Yes. Then yes. Give me all of it. Numb me up, buttercup. I don't want to feel that. Oh, really? We must Google it. BuzzFeed has been under fire. BuzzFeed. Sexist.
What is that here?
Can't seem to find it. You've never had a cavity? Your DNA must be like super DNA then. Like to never have cavities, that must be like some DNA code superpower. The teeth that you were born with just of this super excellent kind. That's amazing. Oh my god. Jealous. Here in the north of Ireland, healthcare is mostly free, but you have to pay for some things. Like I had to pay a 20 euros for an eye test last month. Yeah, in Norway too, eye tests are not included. Like going to like the place where you get glasses and stuff, not included. Which sucks. Because kind of important to be able to see with your eyeballs. But yeah, we definitely need to work on getting more things included in the Norwegian healthcare system. Ah. Life hack. Not to have cavities, don't eat candy. I would fail immediately. Yeah, I like candy too much. I like sugar too much, really. That's the problem.
Look.
Paying for getting your eyes prodded by strangers. Fun! Same. I've never had a cavity, but my sister had 5. I drink Coke every day, so it's unfair. Yes. Not my definition of fun. Yeah. Chocolateisthebomb.com. Like, that was like the thing when I went vegan. I was like, oh, I need to find a good chocolate. It was so hard though. Like, a lot of vegan chocolates taste like shit. And I'm not saying all of them do, a lot of them don't, but I feel like the ones that I could find were bad. But then I found one that's yummy. This one, it's like milk chocolate, but it's made with like rice or something instead. It's delicious. Delicious, I recommend. This is what it's like. No, you can't see. You can't see. It's like vegan. It's very good. I remember... I know. I'm so afraid of it being flooded by people who did horrible things, but I'm thinking about it. I had a Discord server, and crazy Nazi people were like, let's post in this one. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should. The reason I can't stop eating candy is because we have Phaser chocolate. It's just too delicious. Phaser. I've seen that brand. It's not very common in Norway though. I think it's recently come in, but I see it in lot like
Where are we going?
like holiday sections, like Phaser chocolate for like, I don't know, giving gifts or something. I mean, I wouldn't because it's got dairy in it, but you know. I've seen it. When getting a cavity filled, they have to triple numb my mouth because my mouth is so sensitive. Yay, sensory processing disorder. Like, whenever I also, like, same, I don't know if I have a sensory processing disorder, but, like, whenever they, like, sedate me, and, not sedate me, but, like, do the because, like, you don't get the laughing gas where you fall asleep like they do in, like, American movies or something. You just get, like, the local, like, anesthetic into your gums. And they give me some, and then they start, and I'm like, no, shit still hurts. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. It feels like you're stabbing me, which you are, with a drill in my tooth. Please give me more. This is horrible. You have a Discord server? Really? Ooh. You should share it in the comments, because then it would be there forever. People can come join. The candy is like... To be honest, candy is like weed to a 13-year-old. Tastes good, but it's bad for you. There is a vegan chocolate I really love. I love it more than milk chocolate. I'm not vegan. I'm vegetarian. It's called Vego. Oh, I've tried it. Not sure if it's just Irish, but you should try it. I have tried it. I don't remember which one it was, though. It was like a bar, but maybe they have different kinds. I think maybe the one I tried had like stuff in it that I didn't like. But if they have different ones, ooh, yes, count me in. Chocolate is God. Speaking against it is blasphemy. Burn in choco hell, heathens. Yes, definitely. We're starting a new religion. It's called Chocolate God. And our all our hymns is just one song, and it's that chocolate rain. That's the only hymn that we ever sing. Also, Oompa Loompas are our priests, and we have a chocolate factory, and we've kidnapped a small child named Charlie. This is going so well, our religion. I can make another server. The other ones, like, for me and my friends to be weird. Ooh, weird. I'm autistic, so I know I have sensory processing disorder, so I can see music and my brain processes pain weird. When I got my toenails out at age 21, I didn't need to take pain meds except when I got death armed in the throat by my brother who was 11. What? I'm so confused. You guys ever wear something that would make someone in a different place? What?
No.
You guys ever wear something that would make someone in a different place, they'd be like, what the fuck is that? For me, it's a do-rag, and people are like, what's that? Ooh, I've actually seen those. It's like those, it's like a, this is gonna sound insensitive, I don't mean it to be, like, if you were to, like, put a pantyhose on your head? Yes. Yes. In Norway, we have a festival, like, not festival, but like, not costume either, but it's like this dress called bunad. Also, it comes for men, and it's like made of like this thick material, and it's got embroideries, and it's something we wear. It's old-timey, and yeah. Got one on that right now. Tonsils, not toenails. Oh my god. You didn't have to have anesthetic when you got your tonsils removed? That's insane. Oh my god. How did they know that though? Did they, like, going in, they were like, we can't give you any painkillers, but we hope you'll be fine, and you're just like, I'm all cool? Or was it like, let's see if we can do it without painkillers? That's insane. Super weird. Same. I was diagnosed with Asperger's as a teenager. What age were you diagnosed? Hi, Louis. Nice to see you. Hello. So if you're short, you'll be higher up in the religion? I mean, no, it's just Oompa Loompas. I'm pretty sure Willy Wonka found a secret special place where Oompa Loompas live, which... And he kidnapped them and forced them to work in their factories. Only Oompa Loompas can be our priests. Only Oompa Loompas. The real ones who are orange and look exactly like the one guy. But it's many of them. Probably. Yeah, they have a bag of little mini ones. It's my favorite chocolate. Ooh, I need to check that out. For surezies. I was knocked out for the surgery. I just didn't need pain meds after. Okay. Good talk the same day. I was diagnosed at age 14. Okay. Yeah, it would be horrifying if they like did legit surgery on you without that would, like, without pain relief or something. That's crazy. Apparently, like, yeah, some people get diagnosed really late. That must be really stressful because, like, your whole life you've been told that, like, you should be able to do things that were genuinely, like, you couldn't do them, or something that were really hard for you. That's gotta be really hard. Or, like, you feel like you're different. Totally get that. Totally get that. 25, damn, I hate how many people are failed by school and stuff. It would have been much better if it was diagnosed before I was a teen. Yeah. Christ, for so many years I thought I was just legitimately stupid. I can relate because, like, I've had an anxiety disorder my very long time, but for a long time I just thought that there was something wrong with me that made me less capable of doing things than other people, and that I just wasn't trying hard enough. And I feel like a lot of teachers also, well, most of them, acted as if that was the case too, like I was, like, just being difficult. Like, no. No, it's okay. I'm easily confused. It's fine. Yes. What? Yes. Dude, I've had ADHD for so long, but teachers call my parents every day. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. I feel like a lot of teachers were really mean to me too. Like they just told me that I wasn't trying hard enough, and that was really hard to hear because I was trying my hardest. Like I wasn't like trying to slack at all. Like there were kids who tried to slack and I was not one of them, and I felt so bad because I was like I desperately craved like the approval of my teachers, and then they would just be like, "You're not trying hard enough, like because you're not able to do this." It's horrible. Saturday would be our holy chocolate day, as most shops are open and most people don't work, so time to go get some. That's very good, yes. Our special holy day would be Saturday. After I was diagnosed, I tried to do research to understand autism and first came across Autism Speaks, which sent me into a spiral of self-loathing. What is Autism Speaks? Why did that make you feel self-loathing? Yeah, same, because when I was diagnosed, I got very little information. School fails a lot, sadly. I had a school teacher stalk me, convicted. I had mental problems and messed up my whole school life. I didn't only have ADHD, yeah. I feel like they're just really, I feel like instead of trying to understand kids, they're just like, you're being a bad kid. Instead of like being like, why is this child struggling? Like, even if it's the kid who's like lashing out, there's like a reason for that. So it's like, yeah, a lot of the time teachers treat you like you're not even a person. That's sad.
Where do you see that?
Autism Speaks are awful. Autism Speaks is a charity that spreads a lot of misinformation. Really? Also, the best fudge and chocolate can be found on the Oregon coast. Really? I must go there then. Pilgrimage for the chocolate.
I feel like it's always the same. Okay.
I have 5 cats. I highly high-five you for having 2 cats. They treat autism like some sort of life-ruining disease. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's where like people are just like, is it the vaccines that make people autistic? Also, does it make people gay? And it's like, no. What are you talking about? It's just people are just very, yeah, they need things to be in a box and life isn't in a box, and then they freak out and take it out on kids. It's sad. My dad's friend saw my jumping around and he's like, you got ants in your pants? And I'm like, nah, I got ADHD. And he's like, that shit ain't real. What? That's insane. I'm also, like, for me personally, like, when I got medication, it was, like, life-changing for me. So, like, whenever I see people talk about how they don't want to let their kids take medication that they need, like, I get that a lot of people get over-medicated, but I feel like in a lot of cases, parents are like, no, we don't want to deal with the fact that our child has this, like, disorder or, like, this issue, so no medication. We'll find them a tea. And it's just like their kid is struggling so hard just because they don't want to give them the help they need. It's crazy. Yeah, so, my baby's names. My eldest, Rapunzel Hortense. Rapunzel Hortense, pronounced in Norwegian. And then my middle one, Ferdinand Olivier.
No.
Ferdinand Olivier in Norwegian. And then my third one, Daisy Marie. Daisy Marie. And then Pumpel and Pilt. What are yours named? I would like to know. The keys. ADHD is as real as my messy rib. Yes. Amen. They advocate for prenatal eugenicide. What do you mean? how would they know if someone has autism? I get that they can tell if people have congenital issues, but I don't think you can tell if people have autism. Isn't that more of like a brain thing? That you can't really... That blows my mind. What? Belgium chocolate isn't bad either. It's much easier to get. Oh, I love Belgian chocolate. Holy shit. King Monty. Like, I love vegan chocolate, like the vegan, this one. My favorite, though, of all time is King Monty. It's a Belgian chocolate, and I'm like, oh my god. But I can't get my hands on it. It's so sad. The only place that sold it stopped selling it because they hate me. I'm taking it personally.
Oh no.
And I took that personally. Illuminati did a great video about what's wrong with that group, like groups like Goodwill, Autism Speaks, MLMs, and a few other groups. Those are cute names. My cat is named Elsa. Really? Oh, that's so adorable. Is she named after the princess?
Nice.
My eldest one is named after the Tangled princess, Rapunzel. I have just one kitty, but her name is Who, and she has a hypnotic pattern on her fur. That's adorable. Her name is Who. Oh my god, that's adorable. Oh my god, my cats are named Sam and Pip. That's adorable. Oh my god. It's from Frozen. Okay, yeah. I was like, I like Frozen, but I love Tangled even more. That's why my oldest is named Rapunzel. Also, she has like huge green eyes and like blonde like patterns in her fur, and I was like, girl, you look like that princess. I think it's so funny that Frozen is situated in Norway. Like, it's like in Arendelle, which is Arendal. It's just bizarre to me. Like, I feel like maybe it's more magical for people who's never been there. It's just a regular city. Tangled is a good film. I'm a Disney nerd anyway, so I love them all. Yeah. I remember growing up, my favorite movies, though, included Anastasia. I think it's like 20th Century Fox. And also The Swan Princess. Those aren't Disney, but I love them just as much. You named your dog after Sam from Supernatural?
Yeah, boy.
This is highly acceptable. I keep trying to get my boyfriend to watch Supernatural with me. We started watching it, he was super into it, and then we get to the biblical stuff and he's just like, oh, this is just boring. And I'm like, no. Now they're including things that makes it feel like it was part of history because people have been part of this religion for a long time. It's even more exciting. It's also why I like Lucifer, because they're using things from the Bible. It's fascinating. But no, he refuses to continue watching it with me, and I'm upset. Yeah, the Swan Princess movie is so good. It's amazing. Love it. You should get another dog too and call him Dean. Or a cat named Dean. I don't know, just two of them, you know what I mean? They are trying to push for supernatural tests to be... No, supernatural tests. Sorry, I was mixing. They're trying to push for prenatal tests to be developed so autism pregnancies can be eliminated for those who do not have autism. No, for those who do have autism not to have kids. And for those who do have autism not to have kids. Oh my god. Personally, and this might be like an unpopular opinion, I think people should be able to do prenatal tests just to see if they're up for the task. Like, if they're not prepared to take good care of a child who needs extra attention, I find it more humane and kind to just not bring them into the world, you know? That's a personal opinion, though. But yeah, like, I don't think that like it's a bad thing. It's just like, are the parents prepared, and do they have the capability of taking care of them, you know? Like, no matter what kind of like condition your kid might be born with. But yeah, I find it very alarming that they would like stop people with autism from having children, though. That's some Nazi shit. What they are wanting is to eliminate autism. I feel like that's impossible, though. I feel like,
That's what she said.
isn't it just like part of the human condition? Like, no one's perfect, and I feel like a lot more people are part of the spectrum than like you'd think. And I feel like it's not just like a pinpointed thing that some people have and other people don't. You know what I mean? It just seems kind of, yeah, doesn't seem like a good waste, like good use of time to try to eliminate that. And like a lot of people with autism live just as good lives as people who don't have that. So, you know, when I was learning about Russia in my history class in college, we all wanted to watch Anastasia, but our teachers wouldn't let us. Your teacher is evil. Oh my god. That's cruel. Cruel, dear sir. It's kind of silly how I love the original Little Mermaid so much that when I saw the Disney movie at the age of 5, I just said, "It's supposed to be sad, stop lying to me." What? What? Why is it supposed to be sad? I'm so confused. What? Is the original movie sad? I'm like confused. The mermaid dies in the end?
Greetings.
What? What? Oh, yeah. The most fairy tales, sorry. I inhaled some dust into my esophagus.
Where did it go?
Or water or something. Yeah, oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I feel like most original stories were like either incestuous, murderous, or both. And everyone died. Everyone died in those stories. Thank you. I'll try my hardest not to die. I feel like a lot of the time when I get overexcited, I inhale. It's either that I inhale some spit, or I like inhale dust, and then I just start coughing. And my cough sounds so alarming. It legit sounds like I have bronchitis sometimes. Imagine that in a store. It's horrible. People legit think I'm dying, and I'm just like hiding behind an aisle praying that no one tries to like save me. Because it's so loud. It's just mortifying. And like they come home and like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Stop. Please. No. I'm fine. Go away." It's a symbolic tale about homosexual love. Really? Anderson was in love with a man but got rejected. I did not know this. Ooh.
Yes.
Also, for her to walk on land, it was said it was like walking on glass mixed with walking on hot coals. Ooh. I just called my friend a booty bandit, and never have I laughed so hard. Why did you call your friend a booty bandit? Did they steal your booty? Did they steal your booty? Were you playing and they stole your loot? Is that what happened? And yes, I've loved tragedy since I was about 5. That's hilarious. I actually have a book that someone gave me once with all of the original fairy tales. And damn, they're so disturbing and sad. And it's like always ends up with like no one getting happiness. It's just upsetting. And when her tail was split into legs, it was like being cut with a sword, I believe. Ooh. Ouch. Nah, she says weird stuff that would get me demonetized. So that's why she's the booty bandit. I see. The notorious booty bandit. remember someone was there was like this rhetorical question where someone was like, would you like, because mermaids are only half human, like they're fish below, and they'd be like you couldn't be able to be with them, they'll really be with them. Would you want to be with a mermaid that's half fish on top or half fish below? And I'm like, on top, like otherwise I would feel like I'm molesting a fish. What is wrong with you?
Oh.
Ooh, Beauty Bandit. That reminds me of a story on Reddit called Wolf Beard on the next beard subreddit. Probably should forgive Disney for changing the ending since Howard Ashman was gay too and just wanted a happy ending. Aww. True. I'ma eat chocolate now. Will you? Will you? Will I also eat chocolate now? We're doing it together. International chocolate eating. Nerd out all you want. I love it. Oh, hi, Robert. Love this stream, but I just noticed YouTube turned off my notification. YouTube? Excuse me? What have you been doing? Have you been tampering with people's notifications? This is very rude. Very rude. We must speak to the manager.
Yeah, someone pushed me into it.
There's a video on YouTube of someone in reverse mermaid singing part of that world. It's so funny. I must look that up. I also need to figure out how to watch things with you guys, because I did do that before when I live streamed once. I watched stuff, like I had it on way too loud on the wrong settings, but it worked. But like I'm having problems with it, like it's not working. Upsetting. I want to watch stuff with you guys. I want to watch 90 Day Fiance with you guys. I want to watch some what is his name, Big Ed or whatever. Damn, that man purely went on that show to get famous. Oh my god, my boyfriend is dying of laughter next to me. I have to go. Sleeps. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs paralyze, because sometimes they have terrible, terrible diseases. Ticks do. Yes, very dangerous. Don't let them paralyze. Have you seen the episode of Futurama where Fry falls in love with the mermaid? Yes, I have. And then he leaves because he finds out that it's very fishy, the sex. It's just like eggs and fertilizing and no sex at all. Something like that, right? You beat me to it because my backpack was refusing to relinquish my chocolate. I win. But I hope you get chocolate too. In your mouth. Yes. Very important. Very important. It's by character wholesome if you get the chance to watch it. Yes. I will write it down. But I was victorious. That is good. Excellent. Get that chocolate. Yes. Have you seen the movie Chocolat? It's not chocolate, it's chocolat. About the chocolate lady. But the lady who moves to that town in France and she's a chocolatier, and they're like, you cannot make chocolate. Sinful. And then she's just like, I will make chocolate. And you will like it. Chocolate. Chocolat. Such a good movie. Alright, night everybody. I'm a cutout. Oh, you're gonna curl up with who?
Tell who. Boops. Boops on the nose. Boops on the nose for me. Boop, boop, boop.
Hot topless guy with a tail, or fish man with legs. I'll go for the fish tail. Yes. It would just be too weird. it would feel like, yeah, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get a consent for anything from the fish, and it would just be no. No. I did a quarantine version of A Whole New World on my channel. Really? Is it under your name? I'm gonna look that up too.
No.
Honestly, your name is hilarious. Superhero Super Weird. It's pretty epic. A whole new world. We're gonna ride a blanket in the sky. And I'm not even gonna question it because I have a tiger as a pet. And everything that's happening is completely normal. This magical carpet. It's one of my favorite movies too. Favorite. Ew, and if the fish head spoke, it would be a nightmare. Yes, it probably would. Kind of. Sorry. Now I kind of want to be able to speak to fish, though. Is it like...
Time more than I lost. That clown music.
Whole new world when you go crazy. A whole new world in an insanity asylum. Everyone seems like they are losing their minds, but I wouldn't know because I've lost mine long ago. I think I'm gonna start heading off too.
Short break if I
I'm starting to get tired.
play one game if you want in between.
And I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun with you guys. My ass hurts. I've been sitting on it for too long. Yes. I've been sitting with my legs crisscrossed for too long. I catch myself doing that. It's a problem. I'm fucking up my knees. It's not good. So yes, I also need to go stretch.
I don't mind. I don't mind
I'm going to check it out though.
like playing
I look forward to it. Yes.
So fucking boring.
Okay.
I don't know.
I hope everybody's want to go check out Superhero Super Weird's video where he sings A Whole New World for quarantine. We should go check that out to give it some love. We shall do it now. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been a blast. You're awesome.
Love you. Bye.
See you next Friday. Also Monday, you know, all week, but you know, for livesies, Friday. But Monday, new video.